brotherhood and connection will always exist.
How fun was that stroll down memory lane?
Huh?
How fun was
awesome.
that stroll
Yeah,
down memory lane?
I hope you guys enjoyed it. I was,
Right.
it's I wanted to make this entertaining and fun, and I think give fans like a true insight into a lot of the things that happen behind the scenes. That honestly, like that's what builds the team. Like that's what builds the culture. Like you kind of wonder, why do you spend so much time investing into like this game, And it's for moments like that just they stick with you forever. They may make you laugh, they may make you cry, but at the end of the day, they made you better. They brought you together. They allowed you to accomplish something that you never thought possible.
You surprised to see Sean today?
Oh, yeah, I was. I loved it.
How special was that for you to have the whole staff there?
Yeah, shoot, Sean, Pete, Joe, Streef, it's rare in this business to have longevity with the same group of guys, and when you look at those three coaches especially, Sean, my entire career here, Pete, my entire career here, Joe Lombardi, all but one of those, so 14 years. Zach Streif, a teammate for 13 of those years, right? So just those moments together are, I value them so much.
Drew, you have a career like the one you've had. Becoming a Hall of Famer is an inevitability, but having this moment and finally experiencing, just what are the emotions like for you?
Yeah, again, it's like, I don't know how other guys feel, when they retire from a place and go and go back or kind of get in the same environment. But first off, I feel like New Orleans is home, right? Regardless of where I am, where I live, where I travel to, New Orleans is home. When I step foot in the dome is home, right? When I'm in the Saints facility, when I'm around the team, it just feels like that's where I'm at.
Drew, what do you think tonight's going to be like for you?
Oh, it's going to be great. Look, Superdome with our fans in a primetime environment, we've kind of made a living out of doing that, the last 18 years. So I think just kind of the rush of emotions of all those moments, and then have my teammates there, just kind of living that all together again. I know we're going to have some moments on the field together, so it's going to be great.
What do you think about the game?
Yeah, these Thursday night games are tough just because you feel like you don't have the full arsenal, right? And I guess I'd say that for them too. They're banged up. We're more banged up. We got a young QB who's kind of been exciting to watch. Last week, an opportunity for some young receivers to step up. I know we're a little beat up front, and I actually think those guys did a pretty good job last week, all things considered. They got pressured a lot last week. They're probably going to get pressured a lot tonight, given the MO of Van Joseph and his style. I would say for the QB, be ready to get the ball out, but if you know where it's going, then you should have some big play opportunities.
How unique do you think it's going to be, Sean Payton being on the opposing side?
It's going to be crazy. I hope, look, when he walks in the building, he deserves to be celebrated. And then the minute that game starts, we're trying to kick his ass.
A lot of fans are excited.
Going back to that one more time with Sean, what would you tell yourself? Because you talked about who the hell is Sean Payton. What would you tell yourself at that time, looking back on it now, that the phone call from the coach you didn't know would lead to a career like this?
And look, all of our stories start somewhere, I think we all look at the things that shaped us, and at times I felt like I was getting coached by Bill Parcells. Sean Payton would come in, and I could just tell by the look in his eye and his demeanor that he had talked to Bill Parcells on the phone, 30 minutes prior, and we were about to get it, right? But there was going to be something substantive within it, right? It wasn't just I'm getting angry to get angry. It was man, he got me riled up because there's a point that I've been missing that now I recognize, and now you need to understand, right? So, that communication, that's the sign of a great coach. Man, it consumed him, It consumed his thoughts. How can I get this team ready? How can I get this team ready to play, ready to win, to view themselves as champions, to uphold this standard of excellence? That was him.
A lot of fans are excited to see you honored tonight. Do you have a specific message for them?
Nation of the greatest fans in the world. I love the fact that this is a primetime game, and everywhere I go, I meet Saints fans. So it's not just like the people that are in the building, but it's like everybody who's going to be watching. Like I want them this to be their night as well.